Hello, before we get into today's video, I would just like to say that this video will be a gossipy, rambly type of video. I'm not a scientist, nor do I have credentials to be talking about these compounds in any sort of intricate detail, but then again, neither do the people that are selling these compounds. So take that with a grain of salt, and I will simply be giving my outsider's perspective on what's going on. Turkesterone is a fiery hot compound that has been sold out many times, and there has been some chitter-chatter going back and forth with regards to its usefulness. Does it even work? And if you are a seasoned bodybuilder, if you are a seasoned trainer that has taken any sort of anabolics, then you would most definitely know that there is no question as to does a compound even work or not, the anabolic compound. You'd most definitely feel it, and there seriously is no question at all about does it even work or not. So take that with a grain of salt, and with all that being said, God bless all you, Godspeed, and let's get into today's video. Hello, I just wanted to get on here to talk today about a product called Turkesterone and the findings of Nootropics Depot and everything that is being talked about Turkesterone with regards to Turkesterone, or Turkesterone, however you would like to pronounce it. I think that the discussion right now, not even asking the question, does Turkesterone even work or not? They're wondering if it even is the chemical compound or the natural compound that is found in the Turkesterone plant. And the plant has a sort of a blue color, which leads me to believe that it was originally harvested or planted specifically to get blue colored dye. And maybe that's just me being a crazy person, but regardless, I haven't tried Turkesterone, but today I'm going to be a gossipy man. I'm going to talk about some encounters that I have with people that have tried the compound over Discord servers, because this is something that there was so much hype around it, and I only dug into it so much because I at one time was interested in purchasing some. I was so close to buying some, but it was completely sold out. So you have to keep that in mind, that there was a couple YouTube videos made about this compound where they made themselves sound relatively, sort of smart, and it was surrounding, I don't know if it was manufactured or something like that, but you would be surprised what people do nowadays to make money, guys. Seriously. If you think some dude that has literally nothing is thinking about you at all. Anyways, I don't want to talk too much. I told you guys today I was going to be gossipy, but the findings from the original study, I forget what the video was called, but there was claims that were saying that it was 500 milligrams of Turkesterone was equal to 10 milligrams of Dianabol, or it was just as anabolic as Dianabol, which is crazy. That is a crazy, bold statement. And from that, when people did start to buy it and try it, that sentiment of D-ball went down to, oh, it's as strong as 5 milligrams of Anavar. So you're taking 5 milligrams of Anavar a day. And that's just, I don't know where these people were getting it from. And I think it was mostly young people, very young gym goers that really believed in what this person was saying. They met someone that talked fancy. They saw somebody that was talking fancy on the internet and sounded like they knew what they were talking about, and they took his word for it. And the people that put this product out had everything to gain. And they were 100% banking. You have to understand, there's nothing new here. These supplement companies are banking 100% on one-time purchases because the turnovers are insane. the turnaround is, man, I really don't even know. But what I think happened, and once again, I'm getting a little bit gossipy. I'm going to talk about some stuff with regards to the back and forth. But what I think that happened is that they put out this compound, and they maybe tried to, I really don't know, but they definitely bought all of some suppliers turkesterone from, I think it was probably China. I don't think that these guys went any farther than Alibaba, to be completely honest. And they purchased all the turkesterone, sold it out, and when they went back to go buy more, I don't think some people from across the world that are basically in India are going to turn down cash, a giant order like that, and they didn't want to say that they were out of turkesterone, so they just put a bunch of beta-ecdysterone in a capsule and sent it over. Never mind that I really haven't heard anything positive or anything overwhelmingly positive from these compounds. And if it is overwhelmingly positive, I think it's a young person's ego really trying to hold on to the idea that they did not just get ripped off, because that hurts so hard to spend $120 on a 2-month supply of turkesterone only to find out that you got completely ripped off. The raw compounds that were needed to make the capsule, it was originally like $2 or $3 for the production cost, and they're turning it around for $60. So that hurts really bad, and I know that, man, that sucks to get ripped off. You don't want to, tell people that, oh, I'm a sucker. I got suckered into this scheme. But there's a reason that nobody is making videos or even questioning the facts of, oh, does 4-andro even work? Does this topical pro-hormone even work? Do these pro-hormones even work? No one is questioning that. There's no debunking of 4-andro because the stuff works. The stuff truly does work, and there's no question about it. You can feel it. And any anabolic compound, unless it's like really, really tiny dose, and even if you're taking 5 milligrams of Anavar, you can sort of feel it. You still get a sensation of being energized. With turkesterone, these accounts that I keep hearing about, that there's nothing. They just report back, I've noticed that I've been getting stronger. Yeah, you get stronger when we go to the gym, especially when you're a young person. You still have a bunch of growth hormone pumping through your system. Yes, that does happen. And would you notice 5 milligrams of Anavar? You would probably be maybe a little bit leaner. Maybe. You wouldn't see these insane, these crazy gains. The people that have put out these before and afters, I remember the first turkesterone video that I saw, there was a gentleman that made this very high production quality video, and the more plates, more dates. They put out a video saying, oh, look at this gentleman's physique. He stayed at the same weight, but he got leaner. And this is all from turkesterone. So, and if ecdysterone is anything close to turkesterone, which from what I'm reading online, it supposedly is pretty freaking similar, then you wouldn't be having people complaining that their ecdysterone doesn't work. And there have been plenty of people that have taken a month's supply of ecdysterone and were very upset about the results, or they claimed that there was really no change at all. And ecdysterone isn't cheap, man. Ecdysterone is, I think, just around the same price as turkesterone, at least when I looked it up. Ecdysterone was very expensive. And I don't know. I really don't know. I would like to hear more first-hand accounts of taking turkesterone, but really these companies, and that's why I didn't go in buying it, because like anabolic compounds, you can feel them, man. Apparently with turkesterone, you get all these anabolic benefits, but it doesn't change your testosterone. It does not suppress your testosterone. With SARMs, I think I had a doubt about SARMs. I talked to my friend and asked him, is it a scam? And he looked me dead in the eye and he said, dude, no, absolutely not. This wakes you up. Strength building, muscle building perspective, all the benefits from it. There are some side effects, of course, but nevertheless, it is not a scam. It works. With turkesterone, there's just so much chitter chatter. It's like almost the same amount of gossip as BCAAs. And I don't think any GNC, I don't think I've ever seen a jacked GNC employee, and I've seen some pretty big GNC employees. I don't think I've ever seen any of them stop someone and say, hey, you know, BCAAs are a scam, dude, you probably shouldn't buy them. No, you're buying snake oil. They don't see, they just see a sucker, and they're not gonna interfere with you being a sucker. So, man, it's just, I don't want to say it's like upsetting. It's just a learning process, getting in shape, knowing what supplements and compounds to use. It's always important to have somebody guide you through it, somebody who is clearly in what some would say a peak physical condition, natural or enhanced. And I think most of you guys that are interested in turkesterone probably are looking at enhancing yourself in the future, because I mean that's how it goes. If people get into SARMs and they sort of realize that SARMs it's not really a replacement for testosterone, and you got to get on them, and your test gets suppressed, and back and forth, you're going back and forth, you're not feeling too great. And with turkesterone, there were seemingly no side effects. Seemingly no side effects at all whatsoever. Sounded too good to be true. I still think it's absolutely 100% too good to be true. Just going back to what I said earlier, seriously, if you were truly the owner of these compounds, of substances that really did work, and there is no question about it, you would not be damage controlling anyone's gossip. You wouldn't be going back and forth with a nobody's clueless gossip. Seriously. But these guys are. The owner of Iron Mag Labs isn't going on videos of people talking badly about 4-andro. He's not. They're not going on these guys' videos of these people talking badly about topical 4-andro, and they're trying to push their test clinic. They say, oh, don't take these legal compounds. Don't take this stuff. We have a test clinic over here. We'll hook you up with a bunch of doctors, and it's professional oversight, when in reality, you go into a doctor's clinic one time, they charge you for that, they show you how to do it, and then you do it yourself anyways. So it's, and I think sometimes, they charge you every time you go. Anyways, no one is arguing if pro-hormones work. So just take that with a grain of salt. All right. With all that being said, I definitely have to go. This echo is terrible. This is probably going to sound terrible, but it is what it is. I got a hole in my pants. A hole in my pants. That's all that I have to say about that. God bless all of you. Godspeed. Good luck. Don't 5 milligrams of Anavar. 5 mgs of Anavar, supposedly. Is it worth it? It's quite literally the same price as Anavar. God bless all of you, Godspeed, and good luck.